Here's how I prep my pre-workout meal. So first we got 2 bananas. I put it in there, I cut them up just like so. Now we're gonna get the Rice Krispie cereal. Just like so, we have 40 grams of rice cereal right here. Then we're gonna grab our honey. We're gonna use 45 grams of honey. Alright, that's good. Then we got some cinnamon. I've heard from different creators on TikTok that it has good benefits besides just tasting good. I'll put them on the screen real quick. But I've been doing it just because it tastes good and it so happens to have benefits, I guess. So we just do a good amount of this. That's enough. But yeah, we're almost done. We got some salt. We just sprinkle some on, like so. I also take some more later. After I'm done eating, I just take some salt. After that, I just add a scoop of pre-workout in there. It's 23 grams. So I don't really count the grams on. Well, I do count this, but I don't get an exact amount. I just grab a scoop and I just throw it in there, you know. And now we mix. Forgot to mention, I also sprinkle in some coffee in here. But then, this is what it looks like after. I did go a little bit overboard with the water right now. Should have put a little less water, now it's too liquidy. But it's fine, you know, it's whatever. Then I'll down that with about 2.5 of these glasses of water. One of these has, I think, like 24. I like to have about 50 ounces of water before I work out. And then while I'm working out, I have more water. And that's what I do for the pre-workout. This workout was pretty enjoyable. However, I'm still getting used to the split squats because every time I'm doing it, I just get out of balance. That's what you guys are going to see when it comes up. That I keep cutting the clips. Because every time I cut the clip, it means that I lost balance and like my leg went down, right? So there was no point on showing that. But that's what was happening, so, you know, I'm still getting used to it. But I know that at Crunch Fitness, there's this machine that is designated for split squats, where the handles are next to you, and you, like, select the weight, like, on a cable. So it's, like, way more stable. And the other day, actually, I had to get a Crunch membership because, as you guys know, I don't have one. And Crunch is, like, right next to my job, so it's pretty convenient. But I don't want to be paying 2 memberships because this is my gym. The one that you guys are seeing right now, it's my gym. So I don't want to be paying 2 memberships, right? But the other day I went with my dad, with his buddy pass, and then this girl was like, oh, why don't you get a membership? And then I was like, oh, I don't know. I gave her a couple of reasons, right? And then she gave me some day passes. And then I was like, you know what? A different day, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna use the day passes instead of just walking in. So I go up to the guy in the front desk and I show him the day pass, and then bro's like, oh, you could only use these if you've never been here before. So basically, I only got the day passes to give it to other people so they could come try out the gym. That's what they were telling me. And then I knew I couldn't go back. I couldn't sneak in then because I had already talked to the guy. He saw my face already. He knows I don't have a membership. And I can't walk out and then walk back in because then if he sees me working out, you know, it's cooked, right? So then I had to stay there. And then he started telling me, like, oh, why don't you get a membership right now? Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I don't know, man. But I really needed to work out because it was between my shifts because I had a shift. Then my shift ended and I had 2 hours till my next shift. So that was like the only time I could work out because I had to be at work at 11 a.m. And before 11 a.m., I had to prep all my meals, eat, and do a bunch of stuff. So that's the only, like, window I could work out because then I will leave at 11 p.m. And I got to pick up my mom at 11 p.m. So then I'll have to pick up my mom and go back home. And then she wouldn't let me go to the gym, right? So it would be such a hassle if I didn't work out right there. So now I have a Crunch membership. It was only $1 something to get it right now. But then next month, it'll be $18. And the next month after that, it'll be $18 plus a $65 fee. Anyway, just had to rant about that. And now I'm a little sick too, bro.
Alright,
you guys will see the
workout is done. Let's check out the leg pump, shall we? Today was good. I'm learning how to do the split squats more because I kind of suck at it right now. And the hyper extensions, I feel I'm good on my hamstring. Alright, here's how our quads are looking. I'm sure my adductors are gonna get smaller, bro, because I'm not doing adductor. But the hyperextension hit them slightly, so hopefully they don't shrink. In the meantime, I'm not doing it. Okay, let's check out the hamstring, shall we? Alright, so we're gonna hit one of these first. How we looking? Not too shabby, right? Hold on, let me fix the camera. Not too bad for hamstrings. About our calves. So our calves, you can see the hamstring from the back too. So if we go like that, the hamstring right here, right? You can see it. Let me check. And you guys can kind of see it. Anyway, here's our calves. Here's what our calves are doing. Not too bad either. Overall, solid leg day. I came with Junior today, so I was in the gym with him. I noticed my tibialis is growing even though I'm not hitting anymore. Because before I used to hit it once a week. Then I stopped because I felt like it was pointless. Not pointless, but not worth my time. I don't have enough time for the gym, so it's not worth my time. But it's growing with my calves, so that's good to see. And my quads, I haven't seen them in this mirror in a while and they look bigger. So I think we're still making quad progress even though we're not doing a squat pattern right now. Anyway, so I'm gonna head to the car now. You guys saw the pre-workout meal? It looked disgusting, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, but it actually doesn't taste half as bad. I did go slightly overboard with the coffee, but it's okay. Also, I have my school prom today. I come out here yesterday. Honestly, came out mid. Let me see if I can zoom in. Like y'all see? I always come out here, but you know, it's like a I'm learning as I go type of thing, right? So I don't really care if it comes out bad because it's me, I fucked it up myself, you know? I'm the one to blame, so doesn't matter as well as I learn. Bro, my quads are not looking half bad, to be quite honest with y'all. Like for not doing a squat pattern and my back hurting, they're not looking too bad. Anyway, I'm done, I'm gonna head to the car with Junior. And for post-workout meal, I'm gonna have cereal and whey protein. That's it. Fast digesting, easy to go down, you know, to restore all the glycogen and all that good stuff. Anyway, tomorrow should be shoulder focus push. So see you guys tomorrow. Post-workout meal, 70 grams of carbs and about 43 grams of protein. And I will go more carbs, but today I have my prom, so I'm saving some of the carbs for prom. I will go probably 100 grams of carbs if I didn't have prom today. But yeah, that's how it's looking, guys. It's banana, milk, whey protein.